Hello everyone, and today I got two very special Tomica regular Tomica products. Ooh, I'm doing all kinds of great today. And these are very special because they are China exclusive Tomicas. And you can see this is not the regular Tomica writing in Japanese, and this isn't set in simplified Chinese. This is Tomica, which is our translation of Tomica, pretty much transliterated. I think it's a fine enough name. But whatever, this is not what you're here for, right? And this is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Patrol car, the Evo X, the Evo 10, scaled in 1/64. Nice. And here it says Sunling, which literally means three diamond because of the Mitsubishi. That's the you don't see it here, right? Because the logo, that is the three diamonds. 蓝色, which Lancer, 一号路神 Evolution. I really hope that's not the official name in Chinese. I don't know. It might as well be. If it is, it's going to be a little bit lame, honestly. And the other one is a FAW Hongqi. Literally means red flag in Chinese, which obviously is a communist symbol, so it's positive rather than like, oh, it's a relationship red flag that people would associate in Western cultures. And I think this is an L5, a very retro styling, but actually a fairly new car for state officials and all kind of stuff. Apparently you need like actually to be like in the party or like even like a high ranking official whatever before you're even allowed to get one of those, and the scale is 1/84. Before I pack these boxes away, oh, by the way, you can actually see Chinese printing here. Usually what you see is like a giant sticker that's covering up like Japanese writings for a specific Chinese domestic market requirements and stuff. But here is actually just printed because, it is designed for the Chinese market already. Before I put away the boxes, I think it's really interesting. The Evolution, the Lancer, actually has like a stylized Evo here. But on the Hongqi, you can see this is literally a picture of the toy itself. It's you can see the standard Tomica wheels and everything. I feel like because this is a one-off release that didn't want to spend the manpower to actually just draw this thing and just took a picture and Photoshop a little bit. A little lazy, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with the Evo first. I think it's a cool casting. It's got the light bar. Yeah, you can, no, there is actually the Mitsubishi logo up front. It's just a little bit hard to get it right on camera. The standard silver blob you see here for headlights, it writes police, but like, if you've seen my previous video, this is very, very different from like the actual Chinese police deco, but I feel like this is more like a generic police, but written in Chinese. Yeah, but it is written in Mandarin Chinese. The colors is a little bit similar, but like, the atomic one is a little bit darker, but you can see this is Jinghai, is the same characters. Like we also have Gong An, which I think is pretty much just another word for police. I'm not quite sure if there even is a difference. Yeah, being 1/64 is really nice, but like this is based on an actual regular Tomica casting, and which actually has opening doors, but this does not. A lot of these international, I think a lot of these international specific, like Chinese or Korean specific Tomicas are a little bit lower quality than usual. Even though they're still sold for the same, they're not going to give up on their profit margins. If anything, they're going to make it more expensive. And the painting here is nothing to write home about. You can see a lot of dark blue paint missing from here around the handles. Door handles, the same on the other side. Very big blob of red paint for the rear lights. Yeah, it's not bad, it's not great, but I did get it because like the exclusivity and like the novelty more than anything else. And one thing I do want to point out is like this thing barely fits in a it's a little bit too tall for the regular Tomica boxes. It's hard to show on camera, but like it's after I got it, it's actually a little bit, you can see it's a little protruding because how the light bar was poking out. It's a little bit of an oversight in my opinion, but I do like it. I don't regret getting it. I think it's pretty cool to add to my collection, and I do want to get like one day get like a Korean exclusive Tomica just to see how it is. I think it'd be pretty cool. Next up is the FAW Hongqi, the Hongqi L5. As you can see here it says Jing, which literally means capital city, but obviously here means Beijing or Beijing. Yeah, because this is the character for capital city, and it's used for obviously Beijing for Nanking as well. Beijing means the northern capital. Nanking or /Nanjing means the southern capital. although there's it's also pretty much the same in Japan. Tokyo means To means east, and Kyo is the same character as Jing, which means the eastern capital, and Kyosho means capital. It's complicated, but yeah. So and the having us your license plate starting in red usually indicates like military, I think. Is this also kind of the state as well? I don't know what's the difference anyway. And this is very kind of like iconic Hongqi look with the red flag on the hood. I don't like it. Like usually I like Hongqi styling, other than the fact that this Yondu headpiece is doing right here. Not the biggest fan, but like this is a little bit subtle anyway, so I don't mind it either. Painted headlights, painted grills, all looking pretty nice. 184 means this is yeah, quite shrunken down. X-Car Toys has actually made True 164 Hongqi, so I think I'm gonna look into. Bit more of a tan/cream colored interior. Nothing to write home about. It's all very nice red color, black color. I was talking about red because I was about to tell you about this. This is bad. Like this is a big splash of red missing from here. It's annoying. Like obviously most of the time people place it like this way, right, to display it. So I'm not gonna notice it that much, but oh well. And again, and another thing is you can actually see the internal workings of this car. That's I think it's a little bit of a negative as well. You can see the cream interior and everything, how it all comes together. It doesn't look very realistic. But you get the rear painting is pretty nice in general. You can see the Chinese characters of Hong, which means red, and C flag written right here. So I think it's very cool to add to the collection. Again, just like the Lancer, it's just a very unique piece, and I do like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, these are just like regular Tomicas. These are not made in China, but instead they are made in Vietnam, right? Oh, damn it. What's the right side? It's like a USB port, which you can never get it right. Made in Vietnam. And this one is made in Vietnam. And these are actually not new. Like, even though I bought both of these in stores very recently this year, I'm pretty sure these have been available since 2012 or something crazy like that. And again, like I always do, if I made a mistake, I'm gonna write here the subtitles. But still, like, if these are actually like 8 years old, that's pretty crazy. I'll be interested to see what other well, there are a couple of buses, FAW buses and that kind of stuff made by Tomica specific for the Chinese market, but I'm not really interested in those. And if Tomica ever decides to make, you know, more Chinese exclusive stuff, and I'd be really curious to see. And again, I would love to get a Korea exclusive Tomica one of these days. It's all right. I think that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.